Joining me now for more reaction to this news is former professional tennis player Jaslyn Hewitt. Jaslyn, this contribution at just the age of 25, winning the French, winning Wimbledon, winning the Australian Open, it has been an extraordinary career, albeit now a short one, Jaslyn.
Yes, I mean, she was always destined for success. When she first hit the stage, when as a junior coming through, you could really see how good she was. At 14 and under, she was winning 18 and under events and then winning the junior Wimbledon. She has had that break, and then to come back and be as good as she has been and winning those three Grand Slams, it's been fantastic for her, but also for Australian tennis and for females in Australia and playing the game. So it's a big shock. I was just speaking with Casey yesterday here in Sydney, and then today she's up there in Brisbane and breaking the news. So it's really come through.
So when you look at her contribution and her tennis career, finishing 3 calendar years as world number one, winning across every surface, where does she rank? Is she up there with the likes of, say, a Steffi Graf, a Navratilova?
With the talent, definitely. I think all disappointingly for tennis fanatics that she is stopping so young, and we're not going to be able to see her win Grand Slam after Grand Slam. But like she said in her interview and in her press release, she has done it her way. You would have to put her up there amongst those greats. She's just not going to have the amount of titles to her name.
There'll be some players you'd think who might be relieved in the women's tennis world that she's hanging up her racket, because, as you say, there would have been more Grand Slams to come. What I found, and I think many Australians, when you look at it from the outside in, was her grace, was her sportsmanship, the way she carried herself. A wonderful human being beyond just a tennis player.
Definitely, and this is where she had that break when she was a junior and had that strong success early, but she was able to find herself within cricket, and her team has been so important for her. So every time she speaks about all the conversations, all the discussions and strong decisions that need to be made, she's made that with that team behind her. And this is where she's a true icon and a role model for tennis in Australia, and to be an Indigenous female out there. And she's got a lot more to give in tennis and in sport in general, and building up that Indigenous area of sport for us here in Australia.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, Jaslyn. That image was iconic, wasn't it, at the Australian Open with Yvonne Goolagong, another tennis great and her hero. That image will be remembered alongside Cathy Freeman at the 2000 Olympics, won't it?
Oh, definitely. And we haven't had a female winner since Yvonne, so it's been fantastic to see both of those up there winning Grand Slams, and for Ash to be able to replicate that. The end of last month, we saw Ash take Daphne, the Australian Open trophy, out to Uluru and inspire that next generation of the Indigenous players coming through. So hopefully we can continue to build that within our programs.
Jaslyn Hewitt, thank you for your reflections on a wonderful, albeit a shorter career than we might have expected. Thank you.
Thanks, Kieran.